Dear parents, does to-do list in life really works? With if a working parent or a housewife, sometime or the other in life you would have done to-do list. Does to-do list actually work in life? Work in life. And we also, if you're a strong believer of to-do list, we also tell our kids that make a to-do list. What is to-do list? That you'll write on a piece of paper that these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. And when you're actually doing to-do list, what happens? The to-do things are 10, 15, and you are get actually bubbled and puzzled that there are 10 things, 15 things to do for me in a day, right? And what happens? And when the day is over, when the day is over, you realize that you have only done those things which are actually not important, and the most one actually missed out, or you feel that sad feeling, irritated, frustrated, that I could not accomplish those all the list I had written, 10 things or 15 things, right? And the same thing happened. What you do is, what was things you have striked off as done, the next get carried forward. Next day you had again couple of them, and the list remains 10, 15, or 8, 10 almost every day for you. And this is the same story which happens with people working corporate, people working at home currently, or anyone who is actually doing some task activity. And the same thing we also tell our kids, that make a to-do list, make a to-do list, and they also keep on doing the to-do list, that this is what I have to do. But it doesn't work. Actually, it doesn't work. And what works and why it doesn't work, I'll tell you. Because when you make a to-do list, actually your focus is on doing those things initially which are easy, right? You're easy, and you always feel that somewhere that I'm doing this easy thing. That feeling is that okay, I'm doing something. And that's where the problem is, that you do all those which are trivial, which are not important, right? And some of you also will be doing that particular quadrant in terms of time management or task management, which is important, not important, urgent, not urgent. And people have adopted that. It also does not work, because it becomes very difficult to understand what is urgent, what is not urgent, what is important, what is not important. And that quadrant feeling takes time to understand, to implement, right? And if you as a parent are getting into a to-do list or a quadrant work, you will realize that you are less productive. And the same thing you will be suggesting, advising your kids also. So I'm going to suggest you something which is very simple. And why this is simple, after some time, initially it is difficult. But if you get the art of doing it, your life can be simpler, your kids' life can be simpler. And what is this? See, time management we always can do over a period of time. Right? And more than time management, I would like to strongly suggest something called as priority management. What is your priority for the day? What is your priority for the week? What is your priority for the month? Because if you have read and heard Warren Buffett, what Warren Buffett does is, there's so many things which comes to on his plate in terms of investment, right? In terms of investing in this stocks, bonds, or shares, or any other instrument to invest, but he chooses three of them and throws everything to the garbage actually. And that's how he's able to succeed in life, because he focuses on, these are my top three priorities. And that's what I want to suggest to you, that you as a parent, and you should suggest to your kids that what is your top priority, top three priority for you, for the day, for the week. And they can decide that for me it is important to study history, and history this chapter, it is important to me to complete this assignment, it is important for me to attend this particular class, a tuition class, or any other thing which they have to do. So if they decide that these are my top three things for the day, and maybe when you start doing it for the week, when you start doing it, your mind is going to actually going to reject, disapprove, and remove all those things which are not important. Remember, not important. And anyway, if you have time, you'll complete those small things, trivial things, not important things. You don't actually plan it. So focus on the top three things, and you start focusing on top three things. Your mind gets, scheduled, prioritized, and you are actually far more composed and powerful, and you're less frustrated. When you do a to-do list, you're always frustrated, disappointed, ki, I could not accomplish this. But start getting into what are top three things for you, top three priorities for the day, for the week, and for the month. In fact, those who actually mastered, if you decide that these are top three things, will focus for the year, and then month, week. But start with day. And I suggest you that you start with the day. Tell your kids what are you going to accomplish, top three today, and I'll tell you those to-do list and those quadrant analysis go away, and you'll find that your kids are far better, right? I hope you like this suggestion on getting things done for you and your kids. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed, because I share a lot of useful content on my parenting YouTube channel. And I'll see you in the next video, but I'll cover again something important for you and your kids to be better in life and in parenting or in relationship. Thank you. Bye bye.